we can jump into game 1 here. Immediate uppy right there from Qapples. I think that's how you pronounce attack. I'm not 100% sure on that, so feel free to correct me if I am wrong. We're going to Merchant Fort here for game 1. I think makes a lot of sense. I've always seen this as probably Maypul's best starter. Wow! Already, Hoppy's able to find the tether confirm. Get that tether fair just 20 seconds in. And with the wrap right here, it's gonna be a chance for a big lead to start forming. Again, as I was talking about last set, with Wrastor, kill percents tend to be pretty low. So already, got a, oh!
Just barely missing that confirm.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, sorry, I had something come up. I am back now for sure, though.
Alright, awesome.
Oh!
No!
I thought he hit the scrawl for a second there, but nope.
Nope. Definitely not a trade you want to take as Wrastor.
Yeah, but was able to take the stock finally, so a bit of that dream coming in, sitting only at 0% for the stocks, but missing the parry on Lily and going to get punished for it.
I mean, as we've seen, like, Wrastor can still take stocks really early and has a phenomenal punish game. So, while it's just starting to look a little grim for Qapples, I wouldn't say it's not doable by any means.
Yeah, and that's like one of the biggest advantages that, as we just saw here, that Rivals has in a lot of aspects. Game is never decided until everything's done.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, but there's me the tether nair.
Yeah, able to get him high enough that even he had to bet it all on the DI up there, and even then, the nair might have still killed with the proper DI, just because of how high up he was.
Yeah, like knowing Wrastor, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like guaranteed kill without SDI.
Yeah, it's one of the interesting things about the Maypul 50-50, where like it's technically more of like a 75-25, but sometimes it just becomes you're going to die regardless, just by percent and whatnot, because because platform fighters, compared to any other fighter, truly can't have a true 50-50, but that's like the closest that I think Rivals will ever get to one.
Yeah, I can think of two more. I guess there's like some other, I don't know, there's a fair amount of DI chops, but it's debatable whether or not they're really true 50-50s, I guess.
Yeah, because the drift and everything else just like affects everything so much.
Yeah. This is, I feel like, an interesting counterpick from Qapples. I don't actually think I see that many Wrastors fake the stage. I know some Maypuls who are a fan of it.
Yeah, might be trying to use the bigger stage and the platform extensions to be able to get combos. Like we saw that the two stocks taken so far this game on the side of Qapples were because of like those high conversions, so going directly against what I'm saying and getting a kill at the bottom.
Yeah, but hey, if it works, it works. Ooh.
Good reaction speed for that up B, or buffering it, knowing that he was going to DI in.
Yeah, seriously, before you know it, it's already dead.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent NATO from Qapples. I wouldn't say Wrastor recovery is like super phenomenal, but he does have quite a few options. Each of them is just super punishable.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is you have to like punish it perfectly, otherwise he just has no end lag upon using it. So you have to be ready to just be there during it. Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, good tech. Good memory from the last time to know that he was going to be willing to go for that.
Yeah, taking a very unfortunate trade right there. Clapping into Lily.
Yeah, working quite well on the side of Qapples. Very different spot than he was in last game, now being the one with the two stock lead, and being able to use that to play the neutral how he wants.
Yeah, definitely. And with Wrastor's mobility, you can honestly just slow down the pace of the game a lot if you want.
Ooh, but you can't be DIing like that at that time. He's dying at a way early percent.
Still, ooh.
Ooh, I thought we were going to see the stock there. The up smash instead of the forward smash, not being able to take it. Now stuck at the edge with the tether, with re-wrap combos potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Qapples still has the lead, but Hoppy could very well get this kill any second now.
Ooh, trying to... maybe expecting to move up a little bit more to get the sweet spot and not quite able to get it. Both people at a very high percent now. Any good hit will kill either character.
Yeah, Hoppy, once the edge guard, doesn't get it though.
Ooh.
Oh, just the random uppercut.
I think that was really smart because I believe they purposely crouch canceled that slipstream and knew that Qapple would be looking to advance using it, which a lot of Wrastors like to do in general. They'll slipstream and then use that little bit of nuisance on the side of the other person to get an aerial or anything in to advance into the space. So just crouch cancel and then immediate up B was able to catch Qapple trying to move aggressively there.
Yeah, I mean, up B's also just a really good call-out move. I believe it does have a couple iframes from what I've heard. So you can kind of just use it to catch people off guard in situations like that if they're trying to come right at you. It's a risky option, but as Hoppy's showing it can certainly work out very nicely.
Risks are sometimes the most important things to take, and Hoppy's showing that if you know when to take those risks, it works out very much so in your favor. But already big combos coming out from Qapples here, getting a quick 56%. Oh, great down smash timing there, but not quite able to solidify the stock.
Yeah, close but no dice. Still a really good start.
And we're seeing another big stage on the side of Qapples. I believe they're trying to use that, based on what I was seeing last game, to try to just be able to play neutral the way they want and to use the upper platforms to kind of move around and force hoppyKnitz to try to catch them versus necessarily having to choose, hey, this is when I want to advance on you.
Right, I can definitely see that being the case. I think that's one of the main advantages that some of the faster characters get from the big stages, is just their ability to maneuver around them and kind of play hard to get.
And so far for Qapples, it's already working out pretty well. Able to sit at 69% and get the reversed honk. Great DI from hoppyKnitz on reaction there to survive it though.
Yeah, and gets the detail up B again.
Yeah, online making it a little bit difficult to get that DI on reaction in time. Really great mix-up from hoppyKnitz to decide to do the down tilt, knowing that they were going to be DI'd in to survive whatever potential down smash or quick kill that they would try to get instead.
Right, and yeah, honestly just good execution too, just being able to do it fast enough for Qapples not really be able to react to it at all either.
And we're seeing a very similar spot from last game where Qapples now is sitting 2 stocks up and is trying to play neutral a little slower, but hoppyKnitz has been doing a great job of just advancing on them in a way that they're not expecting and being able to get those punishes but almost dying for it.
I really like the reverse edge guard attempts from both players. That's something we saw at the end of last game, where they both kept trying to kind of steal advantage from one another.
Right, trying to get the down smash there again, like they caught hoppyKnitz with before, but the rewrap combo not being able to do the frame 1 parry because they were still caught off the side of the stage. So now Qapple is sitting at a stock ahead, but and 94% lead, but we saw hoppyKnitz get up S smash for it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Wrastor's just gonna do that.
Right, both these characters are just like the epitome of you make one mistake at any percent and your stock is potentially gone.
Yeah, definitely. I think Wrastor is definitely a more extreme version of that, but Maypul can absolutely do the same thing from some ludicrously low percents.
Yeah, especially in a matchup like this where Wrastor is notable for being the lightest character in the game. Ooh. Oh, not quite able to make it. An early stock loss from Hoppy. That is going to be a very high mountain to climb. I thought we were going to see the same from Qapples there, to be honest. The accidental homing stock.
I hate to say it, but, you know, I guess a little bit of Smash 4 never hurts. Maybe it does hurt.
It hurts in our souls, but not in our wallets, hopefully.
Fair.
we're already seeing that Quapple these past bunch of games has had like way more explosive starts and more comfort in the match overall, and losing that early stock in a way that wasn't even Quapple's hand is already like kind of changing the pace of this match, as we're already seeing now they got their pretty much what would have been a one stock lead without that SD.
Yeah. I mean, Hoppy's like, I guess if you do disregard the SD, like Hoppy's keeping it pretty even, but starting at such a big disadvantage, Hoppy's gonna have to play out of his mind in order to make this back.
Yep, and Quapple has just only been getting better and better as each match has gone on, slowly figuring out what Hoppy does want to do in both neutral and advantage state.
And then, ooh.
Oh, that was such a unique way of using back air. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that was hard DIing in there, and amazing call out from Hoppy.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, we're already like even in the stocks, but we're not even anymore as Quapple is able to take the game.
That's how he plays his bird. Alright, we're going to a game 5 here. Second set in already. Seeing just how even these players can keep it with each other.
Mm-hmm. And we got Quapples cheering for himself in the chat there.
Let's go, Qapples.
I appreciate the confidence.
The Rockwell pick, I do think it's kind of interesting how it feels like these two players kind of went opposite things in a way. Where Qapples is going for like the bigger stages. I guess Rockwell's a fairly big stage as well. But it feels like Hoppy wants more of like the small to medium blast zones to just like cheese Wrastor out of some stocks.
But it's looking like Hoppy is getting cheese out of their own stock, dying with Quapple only at 50% and having to make that back, but already taking 41% off of just one quick conversion.
Yeah, Qapples slowly building up the lead here.
Oh, not DIing up in time and dying to the up air. Might have been a bit scared to think that maybe they would just die anyway.
Yeah,
we saw that last time.
To be fair, yeah, because I think the only other time we saw this set was at the beginning with the tether nair. So Hoppy just gonna do the classic, do the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And see if it works out.
I've been toying around with those top platforms, trying to get another just... trying to get the same backer combo that they got before, but Quapple this time deciding, hey, I'm not gonna just like DI in this time.
Yeah. One thing I also think has been really impressive from Hoppy is his ability to find the marks. It's a major important skill with Maypul, is knowing how to keep them marked at all times. And Hoppy's showing off why that's so important.
Ooh, great conversion with the dash by retreating back to that platform while Slipstream was active and knowing hoppyKnitz would approach and just using that to immediately just go for the dash attack up smash.
Definitely.
Ooh, parry at the side. That is a very scary spot to see, as this is the first time we've been in a last stock scenario with mostly even percents.
Yeah, it just all comes down to here now.
It's always crazy how these types of sets can just like be almost a storybook and how they get like this close right at the end. We're just seeing them stay so even in percents and trying to find that direct opening. hoppyKnitz taking the risk and trying to advance on Qapples, even knowing the conversion last time that happened, and it's working out pretty well for them this time around.
I feel like Hoppy's starting to slow down here.
Slow down, but in a way that's working out pretty well for them. Oh, if that drag down, if Quapple had gone for the roll there, that would have been it. But still in this, now sitting at almost 90% on both sides, still having to DI out to survive the conversion from the Nair, but very scary as that can also kill you.
Yeah.
We can see both players trying to go for conversions that worked before and almost dying to the back air. Amazing DI on the side of hoppyKnitz, and Drift just barely survived that. Each player just holding on to the various inch of their life, as any one conversion can now kill them.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that was it for a second. Keep thinking that's it for Hoppy here. All these close calls. Is that it? That is it.
Whew.
And Hoppy gets his win to make it into top 8 tomorrow.